Hey y'all, welcome to NatAndGrace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be an overview for the month of August 2022. Please like, share, subscribe if this reading does resonate. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personals. That information is down in the description. I also send out free weekly tarot card readings by element. You can subscribe to tarotbytiallc.com if you're interested in receiving those as well. Let's see what's going on. Whales may be a really big factor, especially if that's a part of someone's name. Whales. And I heard what else? What else? Ramonda is what I keep hearing. And the word reprimand. I literally heard the phrase, bitch, are you crazy? Are you crazy? I'm just gonna do it. What did you do to them? Romera. Then I heard Romeo. Someone may be very romantic, but it feels like there's someone who's bitter, in this equation as well. I keep hearing pot belly. Someone seems really angry. But the weird thing about it is almost as if they're targeting this person because of their look. Their image, like they seem like polar opposites. Like if one energy is skinny, the other energy is bigger. If one energy is dark complected, the other energy is light complected. They seem like polar opposites. However, this resonates. Row feels like a really big factor in this equation. Potentially Ross, Rose, Roos, Russ, anything like that. And y'all, from the bottom of my heart, I heard Russell Simmons died last week or dies last week. I'm not sure how that'll resonate. That's really uncomfortable. That's really uncomfortable. Went missing. When they're missing, went missing. Someone may be missing or maybe fading away due to illness, due to sickness, potentially disease. Withering, weather. Especially if there's like a weather spoon. That may be a factor in this equation. Spool, spoon. I heard DNA. It's in your DNA. Deanna, Donna, Dina, Dana, Deanne. DNA. Somebody seems really observant in this situation. They come across as a little nosy. They're coming across as if they are very competitive, or the energy of this situation is very competitive, but it feels like it's because of a third party relationship, third party circumstances, triangulation, I heard for their night. For the night. I heard a lady of the night. She's for the streets, in the streets. Voice of the people. Ageism is what I heard. I don't know if people are being discriminated against based off of their age. Or the topic of discussion may be aging, you know. I heard a new age. Neuro. And it's interesting because I'm seeing like again, like the nerve endings, that type of stuff. There may be something neurological that's going on with someone. Possible Pisces. Aquarius is here as well, but what I'm hearing and seeing in spirit is Pisces. Someone may be, or any water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone may be fainting or passing out or having like spells of some sort to where they may not know what's going on with them, but it feels like whatever's happening may be tied into their nerves or something neurological. Because I keep hearing zap, zip, zap. And something about zigzag, zag. Rolling papers may be a really big factor. Joints. And that's interesting because you can take the joints as if that's tied into the body as well. But I was talking about like weed. Like somebody smoking joints, rolling joints, papers, you know. It feels like someone who's trying to replace someone or kind of find someone to replace this individual. Seems like there's an energy here that's being called to step out of their comfort zone. Or they may be experiencing a lot of discomfort physically, you know. Especially if it's tied into something medical that they have going on. Keep hearing, what's your blood type? These people with this O blood type need to be very mindful because these individuals seem like they're being targeted by an institution, potentially an agency of some sort. People. They seem to be targeted by their blood type. Being targeted for their genes, for their genetics. Okay? Please be mindful of that, however that'll resonate for y'all, because this is all coming without cards. Genes. It's almost as if they're refusing to cooperate, participate, or attempt to save someone, to help these people because of their blood type. Their blood, their organs, okay? Their body is beneficial to these institutions in some type of way. So they may not be putting in any effort to assist or help these individuals who are in pain or in need, or that may be suffering from diseases, illnesses that are curable. Or say if they are in life or death situations, they seem to be allowing these energies to die because their body parts, their blood, their organs, whatever this stuff is profitable. Y'all hear me? Be mindful of this. Especially if you have people knocking on your door. If someone comes to knock on your door between the hours, I would say, of 4 a.m. and 9 a.m., please do not answer this door. Make sure that you are keeping track of these individuals, keeping a record of these things that are happening around you. Be mindful, potentially get cameras, or make sure your neighbors or the people around you, if you trust them, are watching out for you, because it feels like there's someone who's plotting on someone's home, but they're pretending going to come and approach themselves as if they need help, as if they're in danger, as if they need to be rescued in some type of way. And in my opinion, it feels like this is a plot. This is a setup to be able to take this energy. So please be mindful of this, y'all, because it's really uncomfortable. It's definitely coming across to me, especially if there's a Stephanie or a Steven, a Stevens. That's a factor in this equation. Somebody is plotting to take someone from their home, or has been plotting to take someone's home from them. Okay? This is a setup. Especially if there's a possible Aquarius. That's a factor in this equation. The word remove keeps coming to me. Remove, remark. Rumor, maybe. But Meyer. Please be mindful of this, y'all. Especially if you have to get up extremely early. If you're in a place to where you like say are awake or outdoors, at hours where people may not be able to see you, or there aren't too many people outside, please be mindful of this. And y'all know I don't do fear-based readings in no type of way. That's not what I'm into. This is literally what's coming through, is somebody seems to have been plotting on someone, and they may be trying to snatch them out of their house. Okay, I don't care if this is like an agency of some sort. Like I said, these people are plotting to take someone out of their home or out of a property against their will. Or that's what they were trying to do. Is now it feels like these energies are pissed because they've been exposed. Okay? I don't care if they've been exposed through this tarot reading. They are being exposed. Maleficent. Oh my gosh. I heard Maleficent and then the word malicious. I can't make this shit up. Do y'all remember Maleficent and Sleeping Beauty kidnapped that baby? She didn't get invited to like the baby's christening or something. Like she didn't get invited to the party. However it resonated. And she kidnapped that baby. Y'all hear me? Somebody is sick. They're sick, y'all. And it feels like they're plotting to take something very precious from someone, even if it is their child. Trying to hold someone's child or children or precious goods. Trying to hold something or someone hostage. Kidnapping. Because it feels like this person, I'm almost seeing them in this really dark space. Like maybe that's why whales are coming up. Whales. Because wherever this is, it feels very damp. Like this environment feels very damp, very moist, or almost as if flooding is a really big factor. Swamp. The word marsh is coming to me. Marsh. Definitely could be a Margaret. That's a factor in this equation. This Marge is coming to me. The name Barbara. I heard something ain't right. Something ain't right. Yeah, it's not. It's coming across to me as if somebody may have lost a legal situation, like a legal case, or feel like they got the short end of the stick in a legal situation. Because it seems like now they're trying to get their lick back, potentially trying to get revenge, or trying to, I heard, squeeze the juice out this lemon, however that resonates. They have been attempting to overpower, dominate something or someone because they told them no, or because they lost. So it's a little uncomfortable. It feels like there's this energy here They may have contracted some type of disease or illness from someone because they did not reveal their status. Someone may have put someone in a third party relationship or has triangulated someone amongst thieves or people that do not have integrity. Because it feels like they put them in a place to where they could have potentially had their identity stolen, or they gave these people access to this person's personal information, and they're misusing it. It feels like someone who may be in a space to where they are finally ready to tell the truth about the role that they played in violating this individual. As it feels like they either are allowed to tell their story themselves, or someone is going to tell this story for them, give them this information. And they're angry, very bitter about it, very angry about it. But they know that the role that this individual played in this equation, especially if there may be like a Greg or a Gregory, the word gorgeous is coming to me. The role that they played in this equation is vicious. Possible Scorpio, Capricorn is here, Taurus, Virgo is here, Gemini is here, Jimmy, definitely be like a Jamia, Jimmy, Jim. Somebody is apologetic because they seem like they ruined a partnership, a relationship, or again, a legal case, or has cost someone their freedom, their sanity, potentially their life, from a decision that they made, from something that they may have been involved in. Romare, It feels like somebody has been targeting someone without their knowledge or consent, stealing from someone without their knowledge, especially if it's an earth sign and a possible air sign. Taurus, Virgo specifically, and a possible Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It seems like this will all come out before Leo season ends. I have about August 19th here. I keep hearing we were just kids. 10 or tens. Someone may have stolen someone's money, someone's identity, and maybe purchasing shoes with, or like material things like clothing with their money, or be attempting to do that. Because the weird part of this to me is that the thief seems like they're being watched. They may be using a weapon or have a weapon that they've stolen to be able to rob this person or steal from this person. Or they may have stolen somebody's weapon and may be using it to commit crime, so it falls back on this individual. You get what I'm saying? Because it feels like serial numbers are a really big factor in whatever's going on here. Things that can be traced by serial numbers or by some type of codes, however that resonates. Lamech, Lamia, Lamika, Lamaya, Lomai, or somebody that goes by Lil something, especially if like Lil J or LJ is a factor in this equation. I keep hearing something about a square, the square, their square, squire, squire. SQ being a part of someone's name seems really significant here. I heard something about a tongue ring. Tongue ring. be mindful of individuals that you already have suspicions about, because these people seem like they played a role in stealing from you. They played a really big role, and it seems like they got away with this theft up until, I would say, about the first and second week of October. Anywhere, especially October 6th through the 10th. They may have, right, I heard I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. These are thieves. But they don't realize that Scooby-Doo and the gang is on their tail. Somebody may be solving their own situation. There may be a spiritual entity that is coming to tell somebody information in regards to a potential homicide, robbery, home invasion, break-in, kidnapping. Because again, this is something that has been taken without permission, or someone who's been taken against their will. But the person that's involved in this, possible air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, again, Taurus, Virgo is here. Seems like they know this individual personally. Especially if shh is a part of this person's name. Someone in this equation may, I'm seeing braces. I don't know how that's going to resonate, but it feels like someone here is so disappointed in the role that they played in this situation. But it mainly feels like it's because now they have evolved, or the person that they have been targeting has evolved and is still being honored, glorified. They're trying to attack someone who seems to be on a pedestal, who seems to be shining. Because this person hurt their feelings. Especially if this person is homosexual. Man, woman, I don't care. Somebody's feelings are hurt, and they're targeting this individual because they may have been the one to expose that they're homosexual. Or someone may have been threatening to expose someone in some type of way. But it feels like gay guys or gay people, you take how it resonates, gay person, are a really big factor in this equation. Fisher, official, and the word office is coming to me. Orifice. Why are you showing us this? To hurt official business. They may be stealing this individual's mail. Maybe tampering with something that does not belong to them. It's coming across to me as if somebody is debt-free or about to be debt-free. Releasing karmic relationships, karmic situations, releasing themselves from karmic opportunities, okay? But it feels like this sandals is what I heard. Sandal, Sandy, Cindy. These individuals are all a part of the same family, team, group, neighborhood, gang, however it resonates. Company, if I didn't say that. Especially if Dominique, anything like that. Dominica. These people seem like, I heard they all go to the same church. That's interesting. So these people maybe have some type of religious following or a cult, a coven, or there's some type of faith-based mission that these individuals are trying to portray themselves as being on. But it feels like they may be knocking on doors as, like, I don't care, Jehovah's Witness, or, are you prepared for Jehovah's return as energies? But these are thieves or people with a very nasty ill intent towards someone. This looks really uncomfortable, y'all, but these people seem like they're about to go to jail. Their whole family seems like they're about to go to jail together or be indicted together in some type of way. And they know that because they've been informed that potentially through tarot readings. But it feels like this is the part to where we're being called to set up very firm physical boundaries in these situations with these people that we do not trust. Because there's a reason why these relationships have fallen apart, or there's a reason why these individuals are not coming across as trustworthy. Okay? And it mainly feels like it's because they had some type of plan or mission to take over someone's home, or to move into someone's home, or they're attempting to come into someone's home. But this person stole from this individual, potentially stole their identity, or had a plan to hurt this energy by taking their life. Okay? So it's just uncomfortable to me because, especially if there's a Jazzy or Jasmine, Jay-Z, Jazz. This individual plans to come into someone's home or violate someone's home or potentially move into someone's home. And it feels like this individual is uncomfortable allowing this person around them. Walk, somebody that may be walking a pet to be a factor here. Somebody won't let this person have access to them or around them. But they know it's because this individual is like a pedophile or, again, a sex offender or somebody that is very devious when it comes to their sexual behaviors. They have homosexual tendencies from what I can see. I don't care if this person identifies as gay or not. That's playing a really big role in what's going on here. And somebody seems like they can't get over the fact that their sexuality has been exposed. So they seem to want to kill the person who knows the truth about their sexual preference. And it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. Because it feels like they keep revisiting someone's house. They keep circling someone's house, or say for instance their company or whatever it may be. They keep circling this individual like a shark because they don't want them to tell anyone else, or they don't want anyone else to know what they've done. This is the part to where you get this energy off your back. Get out of this situation and realize that your intuition is absolutely right. This energy is going to keep coming back. They're going to keep returning. And it feels like you'll see them in the same spot every time you see them. However that resonates. Especially if the letter R is really significant here. It's almost as if they're hiding behind something, hoping that someone doesn't see them, notice them, recognize them. But they're making people really uncomfortable because it seems like their neighbors or people in the neighborhood or people in this area, people, again, in the immediate environment are noticing that this individual is obsessive and trying to manipulate others into believing that this was just a casual meeting, a casual encounter, but it's not, or it wasn't, or this is just their friend, affiliate, associate, but it's not. It's a lover. You get what I'm saying? This energy is scared. But it feels like testing may be a really big factor. And someone needing to make a confession in regards to their lifestyle or something that they've done sexually. Or need to be honest about what is going on with someone that they may have used to be sexually involved with, because this energy seems to be stalking them or stalking someone. They seem to be desperate to get this person's attention, but it's to the point to where their behavior is becoming very destructive, very malicious, very aggressive. Especially if gosh, there's a J, letter J that was trying to come to me. I keep hearing I'm going to expose everybody. I'm going to expose everybody. T-Art, T-R. Yeah, whatever's going on here. Someone is salty that they got left behind. Or salty because they feel left out. But this feels like, again, like someone that potentially, one, has HIV. Number two, was not the main attraction in this equation. So somebody may have quit messing with this person. Keisha. Somebody quit messing with this person because they know they have HIV. Or they are putting them at risk sexually. And they know that. It's like somebody who may be taking some type of medication because they're sleeping with both sexes. They're living very recklessly and sleeping with both sexes. And somebody seems to know that. So this person is so narcissistic that they're still targeting this person because, again, it looks like their entire mission was to infect this energy to get them to stay with them. They want to infect this energy to keep them attached to them. And once they infect this energy, they're going to throw them away. They're going to discard them as if they ain't worth shit. Or that's what they've already done. So people seem to be catching on to this narcissist game. They infect these people. They throw them away, treat them like they ain't worth shit. And then move on to their next victim. Okay? So be mindful of this. I don't care if this is someone that's attempting to use you or someone around you financially, trying to take advantage of you financially, or anyone around you. That's what they're doing. This is a leech, a predator. And like I said, it's almost like once they infect these people with their disease, their illness, or lower these individuals' self-esteem, they move on to the next victim. Move on to the new shiny toy. But these people all seem to be in the same vicinity in some type of way. Like there may be these very small degrees of separation between these people. But somebody seems like they got out. Okay? They're going to make it out. It's almost like somebody who's escaping a near-death experience. Or they escaped from their predators, from their attackers. And are living to tell the story, share their testimony. Down to a T. Down to a T. Somebody that may just be wearing a t-shirt and underwear. Maybe a factor. If this is a guy, that's interesting because I heard strip them down to a dry diaper like a doctor or a medical facility. Didn't I say that? This facility is a really big factor. This medical professional potentially, or somebody that has like a position in someone's life to where they will be able to see children naked. So I don't care if this is someone's father, okay? A mother. I don't know. You take it how it resonates. But this energy has the ability to be able to have access to children in some type of way to where they can see them undressing or dressing, or they can they may work in pediatrics in some type of way. Do something to where they have hands-on access to children. But they're abusing their rights, their power, and making this child or these children uncomfortable by asking them to do lewd things. Somebody may be getting caught with child pornography or talking to underage women. There may be rumors swirling about this energy, talking to minors, trying to keep a collection of something that's tied into children, and it's really uncomfortable, y'all. There's a sex offender, a pedophile, or someone that is plotting on someone and their child or children, because mentally they don't seem healthy. They may be, again, talking to children, trying to get children interested in them on a romantic level. And it seems really scary, you know? It feels like they know where someone lives, or is able to find where someone lives to be able to stalk their home. I keep hearing wait until the coast is clear. They may be using neighbors, again, like somebody that's close to this individual, to watch out for them, to look out for them, to play the role of lookout. Especially if there are 3 people that are involved in this equation. Feels like there's a ringleader and then 2 little minions here. Possible fire sign and an air sign. They were instructed to do this stalking. One is stalking in a cyber way, and one is physically stalking this person. Physically watching this individual. But now they're realizing that the person who's been instructing them to do this is untrustworthy. They're shady. Or they've been using them, taking advantage of them for their own personal gain. That's why shit is about to hit the fan, y'all, because these people, especially if there's, I keep hearing Dominique, Demo. Somebody seems like they're about to get incarcerated, but again, it feels like it's because they were plotting on someone's life. Plotting to take something or someone from this person by potentially getting them incarcerated or setting them up. To be stripped of everything that means something to them. It's almost as if this is a staged robbery, or, you know, something that was going to be made to seem like an accident, but in reality, these individuals are doing this shit intentionally, you know? So it's like, oh, just, we're going to kill them and make it look like a robbery. We're going to, you get what I'm saying, kidnap them, but make it look like it happened at random type shit. It's almost like somebody was being sacrificed, or someone was attempting to sacrifice someone for their own personal gain. You know? Lewd is what I keep hearing. Lewd. But this person seems like they're about to wind up in a jumpsuit. You know? Whether it's a straight jacket or a jail jumpsuit, I don't know. You take it how it resonates. But it seems like it's because somebody is really uncomfortable with how serious this energy is. Keep hearing deadly force, blunt force trauma. They may have done something to this person's head, okay? They may have sustained a major injury to the head, a major blow to the head that may have killed them or really damaged them psychologically, you know, like a CTE or, you know, a TBI, anything like that. This energy seems like they're going to live to tell their story. They may be paralyzed or temporarily incapacitated in some type of way, maybe in a coma. But this energy is going to remember everything once they wake up. Or again, this spiritual entity is letting someone know everything that happened to them. It feels like somebody who had something like done to their head. Something happened to this person's head. Or that is what they plan to do. As what's wild about it to me is that these people's weapons of choice seem to be knives, machetes, you know, things like that. Like their weapon of choice does not seem like guns or like weapons that would cause an instant death. They're hands-on with what they're doing. That's what's wild about it to me. So this person may be found with a whole bunch of lacerations or dismembered, or that was the plan here, you know. But God is setting on somebody's spirit to tell this person's story, to sing this person's song. Shani. I heard Ishani. This person was playing a really big role in setting somebody up to be hurt. They're an accomplice to this individual's kidnapping, murder, or robbery. But this is a family member or a friend, somebody very close. Definitely could be a Jordan. That's a factor in this equation. Jordan. George. And I heard Jeru, J-Ru, maybe Drew. This energy played a really big role in this shit. The word mission keeps coming to me. Right. Because this person may be very religious now, or they may wear a cross, or they may have a cross tattoo on the side of their arm. In some type of way. This person is really significant in this equation. Because they seem like they're going to tell the truth. It's like God is settling on this person's spirit, heart, conscience so heavily that they feel like they don't have any choice but to do this, to be able to free their own soul, to clear their conscience, you know. They need to get something off of their mind and their heart. And it feels like it has to do with a betrayal that was made against someone's family, their own blood. Thank you so much, y'all.